What's up, Instagram? It's Ricardo. Back in with vlog number 2, checking in with all this coronavirus stuff and how we're dealing with everything. And it's so weird how I get so fidgety. I'm sorry. Where's my fidget spinner? I know. So this is that's the problem. Oh man, I hope I don't seem like I'm having a mental breakdown like every week's new vlog, but um I mean what you're hearing on the radio, like, yeah, of course those are real moments. And I'm talking about, by the way, if you just came across this, my name's Ricardo. I host 10 to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday on Energy 94.1. So obviously you guys hear like a character, but it's obviously who we are. It's nothing fake or anything. But obviously, once like the mic or the cameras are turned off and stuff, um, I feel like, and this is my personal opinion, right? I feel like those who are in the entertainment industry or, yeah, show business as a whole are very creative people, very crafty people, very passionate people, whether that be in literally every emotion, um, happy, sad, angry, um, stressed, anxious, whatever it may be. It's always 100% of passion. There's a lot of passion with people who are like in front of the camera or um, just in a creative field in general. So when I don't know, with like all this stuff that's been going on, just like I talked about last week, and not to be like just a complainer type thing, but I think that's the whole point of these vlogs, to be putting raw, real stuff out, just so you guys can kind of like tune into our lives as well. And if you missed the one from last week where I was explaining that we're kind of, so we come in here in periods at work, so nobody's here right now. Everyone has their allotted time. Am I saying that right? Everyone has their scheduled time. I hope I didn't say something stupid. Um, oh my god, dude, where's my fidget spinner? Oh, I'm so like, and so this is what's happening. Like, it's just dude, I come in here, I go back home, and the people I live with also are not working. I mean, we're still coming here on a daily basis to our scheduled times. I don't know where to start, man. My head's all over the place. I think, last week I started with the whole gym thing. And I'm wearing a tank now. I mean, this is kind of like what I woke up in, but that was a big thing for me, because that's where I get away from people. That's where I get away from like the BS and the stress and anxiety, whatever's going on in that day. Every time I go to the gym, it's gone, right? Emotionally, it's all gone. So once the gym's closed, of course I panicked. I mean, I'm not gonna, yeah, of course I did. I think that's, and my physique personally, some other people might have other personal things that make them happy and help them strive throughout the day, whatever that is. For me, it is my physique. And not to be vain or anything, but I want to look good. If I don't look good, it starts affecting who I am. And I know certain people like to think about like, you should always be happy with who you are, or how you look, or you look fine, you're beautiful inside and out. I respect that. I do. And that's just not the way I'm programmed. I don't think like that. I do believe every human being is beautiful, but my thing that I'm very passionate about and very, I don't know, just very passionate about is just my physique, looking good, having a standard, I guess, to like health, to my health and all that, and whether that's appearance or like internal health, I guess. Anyway, so I built my own gym in the backyard, got a bench, got some dumbbells, and you can literally make that. That's what I was talking about in the last vlog as well. Like, if you're thinking, oh god, like I can't get bands or resistant bands, or I'm not gonna be able to do stuff with like, a set of 30-pound dumbbells and 50-pound dumbbells. You could get a full-on like gym workout with just those two things. It's just a matter of like knowing or doing research if you're not aware of like how to do it on YouTube or whatever it is. But I've somewhat kept some master. I mean, for those that understand the fitness industry, like I know Jack, if you're watching this somehow, cool. She's another friend of ours in the fitness industry. But like the biggest thing is, so this is like leaned out. Like basically when somebody looks leaned out, your skin looks tight, right? And being originally like 180 pounds, I'm sure right now I'm like 173, 174. You lose mass. So I'm losing a little bit of mass, but whatever you do, you can. All right. So once I go home with the people I live with, they are as well not working, but they're not in a position where they go like we do, where we're gone for periods of times. They're literally not working. So they're home at all costs. I understand about washing your hands, not touching people, not shaking people's hands and stuff like that. Other people, as I've talked to certain friends about, are a little more on their toes, which is fine. I respect that as well. Where they literally don't leave at all. I am going I'm going mental. I have to leave. I can't stay home all day. I can't even stay home for 2 hours. I really can't. And I'll get into this part of the story in a little bit as well. But these people at times love small talk. And I hope I'm not, listen, I promise I'm a nice person. I just don't like, I don't like small talk. I just don't like it. I'm sorry. I know my boss is watching right now and he's like, say it. Because last time, we received notes on these vlogs and sometimes I hold back with being honest on camera. Off camera, extremely honest, right? That's never an issue. But I think the whole goal here is for us to relate to those watching and to our listeners and show appreciation and love. And I think that part of that relatable like aspect of things is being honest with you guys as well. So I don't like the small talk, especially when I've been gone all day or working or whatever it is. And sometimes, listen, I'm big into the astrology stuff. I'm a Leo. Leos are the life of the party, right? Like, confident to the wall, can say hi to anyone, never an issue. But sometimes we like our space. And sometimes I want to go home and crawl into a cave and wrap myself in a blanket and just turn the switch off. So a matter of like, how was work? Great. Like, I don't know, just the small talk in general. So I think the whole point behind this conversation is that like, a lot of us, even those that are watching this, are seeing the same faces with your roommates, with your family, whoever it may be. You're really starting to learn about yourself, but you're also starting to learn true colors of the people that you live with, for example. And just to add on to that, I'm a very positive person. I do not like drama. I do not like negativity. If you ask me if I can get on that roof, I'll never say, well, maybe, or I'll never say, like, possibly, or we can give it a shot. I'll always say yes. Like, I'll make it work. I'll make it happen. Watch me do it. So when I'm in an environment of possible negativity or negative comments or conversations, whether it's with me or not, dude, that drains me. I leave. To add on to that, you're seeing a lot of the same faces, a lot of the same personalities. You're in the same household all day long because nobody's working. So it's been driving me even more insane than from last week. And to take time to myself, because sometimes I do like to just be by myself and take my own time, is I'll go for a drive for like 2 hours. I'm just driving around town. Obviously nothing's open. So I'll just go to a drive-thru, get some coffee or tea, and then just drive around. I used to do this when I was back in LA. I just love driving around, but I think that's like the best thing to do to take time to yourself. And I've noticed that's really been helping out. When I come home, I'll cook my meal, and then go eat on the patio. And also really finding love and a connection with nature has been a very like detoxing type thing as well. Um, thank God that excuse me, I have a beautiful like backyard with a lot of trees and stuff. Like we're just covered by trees. It looks like we basically live in a rainforest, and I love it. I love like forest vibes. Um, but yeah, so this past week has been a lot of finding ways to find time for myself and how to escape, because my escape is work and the gym. But since we have certain hours that we have to be at work, it's not like I can be here all day. The gym is closed. My gym is the backyard. Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to think of what else has been going on other than anxiety. As I mean, I've always had anxiety, I guess, and the way it gets kind of taken care of is with like the work and gym. I'm a very social person, so not seeing people as well, I really think that like that's been getting in my head a little bit. Maybe each vlog that you guys start seeing is gonna get even more like I'm losing myself, but I don't think I am. I just when I can, I'll speak with a friend or FaceTime my friends in LA. Shout out Jessica. Like I'll stay on with them for like 2 hours. Yeah, I think the other only thing that could possibly be relatable to those that are watching are just like, if you're working from home, sometimes you might miss some things. Like you're so invested into stuff that's going on outside of work. For example, that what I was talking about earlier, seeing the same faces at home and interacting with like negativity or whatever it may be. And I'm just not that type of guy. I don't live my life like that. Like I need positivity and a positive circle, and I believe in sharing and spreading love and positivity, and that's just the only way that's the only way I live my life. Like if there's any negativity in my life, I cancel it out and I move on. I just take it with a grain of salt and move on. So when all of that's getting in the way of like your daily work schedule, you might be missing some things. Like you might be missing some responsibilities. For example, today I got a text about like, yo, you missed something yesterday. Yep. Like, yeah, sorry, but of course you have to kind of catch up if that happens. So kind of have to go the extra mile instead of going steps back. Just kind of, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Obviously I'm a little bit triggered. All right, guys, listen, ow, I just cut open a cut. We love you guys. We love the interaction that we've been getting on our socials. Again, energy941.com if you want to keep up with anything COVID-19 related. We're keeping that site up to date all day long. And we recently uploaded something on our Instagram that was like, it's a list of like the zip codes with the cases, the case numbers of coronavirus in San Antonio. So it's kind of nice to see the numbers that are in your area just so you could be extra aware. By the way, dude, these Texas bugs, I'm allergic to ants and bees. Something must have bitten me while I was working out outside, but that's been another dilemma. Is now getting bit by all these insects. All right, hopefully this didn't drain your energy down if you're watching this. Hopefully it was relatable. I think that's the whole point of this. And we'll talk next week. Stay safe, stay clean, stay happy, keep a positive outlook, as I'm attempting to do, even with my situation at like home and stuff. But yeah, sending much love, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.